I get called sweetie a lot. I get winked at work. Not in like a really obvious way, but just sometimes people walking by, like instead of just saying hello, it'll be like a little wink because I'm like the little admin sitting at the desk, and I think that has a lot to do with the fact that I'm a girl.
Oh, you poor thing, being called a sweetie. Damn, I wish somebody would call me a sweetie at work. And, you know, winking, of course, that would be cool too. Actually, when I was at one job, 40-plus-year-old woman slapped my ass. Of course, she was my friend, but still, I was kind of like, what? Why? I think it was some kind of dare, but I didn't see, and I have never seen a man slap a woman's ass at work. So maybe you are exaggerating the problem.
We're still making less than men in the workplace.
Oh look, another feminist video, another pay gap myth. If you want to do an original feminist video, don't talk about the wage gap. When women do earn less than men. And, you know, if you are making less because of your sex or race, you know, you can sue the company and get a lot of money probably from either settlement or by courts giving you money, or at least you get the same pay as others. Do that next time. Same bat channel, same bat time.
And we're still like, you can't go for a walk at night alone because you're scared something might happen.
If you look at the statistics, men are more likely to be physically assaulted than women. And if you are afraid of somebody jumping out of the bushes and raping you, I believe that's the leastly form of rape that's gonna happen. So of course you can be afraid of those things, they might happen, but statistically it's very unlikely that it will ever happen. A friend of mine told me that he was walking in the city, coming out of a bar. I think he had a female friend with him, and just some random guy came and punched him in the face. My friend never has seen him. Why the guy didn't punch the woman? If, you know, women are so easily or every day, you know, they are being assaulted. Why didn't he punch the woman? And have you ever heard the story that some random guy or a girl just comes out and punches a girl if there's a guy with him, with her?
There's still unrealistic expectations for women to look a certain way that don't exist for men.
Unrealistic expectations. Yeah, they are not. There are no such things for men. Yeah. You know, have you seen comparison, you know, Barbie doll? You know, that's what a woman's supposed to look like. And then there's a He-Man, like all muscular and stuff. Both are, well, not unrealistic, but for most of us, unrealistic. And do you think that if I would go to Ellen's show, or just like right now I would take my shirt off, all the girls or the women would go like this?
I still can't walk down the street without someone harassing me, but if I walk down the street with my boyfriend, it's totally different because men respect the fact that there's another man by me, but they don't respect if I'm alone.
Now this harassment you're talking about, I'm not saying that you're not getting harassed, but is it that kind of harassment that somebody comes out to you and asks your phone number or says hello or says that you look nice? And if somebody is really harassing you, you can, if there's a lot of people around you, or at least some people, you can just yell that this guy is harassing me, and a bunch of women and men will come to your rescue. So you really, if there's other people around, you don't have to be afraid. And You know, this whole catcalling thing, Jessica Valenti, who was at 36 at the time, she now misses she wrote an article where she says that she misses the catcalling, and you know, at 36, is my sexual value gone? Or something like that. I can put a link down below if you want to. So wait 10-20 years, the street harassment, catcalling will end. Or at least will be less frequent. And all this catcalling, stuff like that, you know, you're a pretty woman, very cute, very, very beautiful in my opinion. The whole catcalling thing, you know, I haven't seen that in real life that much. Maybe, you know, after a bar night I have seen somebody do it. But you know, it's a Hail Mary attempt of getting attention from a beautiful woman like you. That 1 in a million chance that, you know, you might sleep with him. And of course, if he's good looking, has a nice car, you're more likely to be flattered than, you know, somebody like me coming to you and saying, "Hi, you are a very beautiful woman. How you doing?" Or like, "How you doing?" Joey Tribbiani. Joey Tribbiani.
Women aren't as visible in the media in like real ways and don't get as much credit for movies that they make and books that they write.
In a lot of situations, it seems like there's one role for a certain type of girl, and sometimes it feels like...
The whole media thing, you know, we have YouTube, all this social media, so you can be out there and, you know, get noticed if you have good points. And women, if they have good points, you know, they will be on media. There are a lot of news anchors and women's only talk shows basically, where of course there are sometimes male guests and stuff like that. So yeah, I think women are in the media well covered. And what about the movie roles, TV show roles for women? There are stereotypes for everyone. You know, American, fat American, hillbilly American, lesbians, gays, you can pick anyone, you know, Chinese people, everyone has a stereotype. And I don't remember who was the YouTuber, but he has done a lot of videos, misandry in the media, and where he talks about commercials that show the father being an idiot and then either the child or more often than not a woman, you know, showing men how to do it and stuff like that. And of course women, those commercials are geared towards women, so I gotta understand that. But you know, Homer Simpson drunk doesn't know anything about his kids and stuff like that, and Marge is usually the sane one and stuff like that. So that's just one stereotype that there are for men, fathers especially. The Simpsons came out 1989, just like I did, so 27 years of Homer Simpson. Bad stereotypes for men and for also women. Live with it. And you know, try to make a feminist utopian movie where all the female characters are good and stuff like that. And you know, with the Ghostbusters, the female Ghostbusters, the black woman is not a scientist, street smart.
You know, when women are trying to talk, I feel like a lot of the time they get cut off before they're finished talking, and I don't know if men are more used to doing it to women or if women just don't say anything when they're interrupted a lot of the time, like that they're sort of conditioned to not say like, hey, no, I want to finish what I was saying.
Most people that will ever see this video have probably seen or at least heard of the Milo speaking at some British TV show, Lad Culture. Is it bad or good? I don't remember the specifics. But anyway, you know, you've probably seen a woman talking and Milo just, you know, doing like this to his shirt or jacket and listening at the same time, probably letting the women talk, and then when Milo talked or one of the other guys who talked, you know, women constantly interrupted them. It goes both ways. And the whole interrupting thing, if somebody's saying something and if you want to add to that, you might say at the moment and not wait 2 minutes that the other person is finished and then say. But if somebody interrupts you and, you know, you can just say politely, I was in the middle of saying something, so could I please finish, or something like that. I'm sure 99.9% will say that, you know, yo, please go ahead. So you can say your thing. But you know, everybody gets interrupted. It's not just a woman only thing, and show me a study that says that women are more interrupted than men when they are talking. And how feminism is gonna fix that?
Everybody is connected to this.
When feminism started, women were fighting for these intense, like basic human rights. They wanted to be able to work and get educated. They wanted to be able to vote and things that, you know, like seemed so inherent, like just such basic rights for a person. And maybe now, like what we're looking for is something smaller than that. And then I sat back again and reflected on what I was just thinking and realized that, like, expecting to be able to go to school and be protected from sexual assault and to know that people are going to give a shit if it happens to you and take action, even if he's a star football player, like being able to be paid as much as a man, those are basic human rights too.
Yes! Feminists do have gotten women all the rights except the nipple thing. Women still can't show their nipples in public. All the rape on campus thing, sexual assault on campus. People say that campuses don't take it seriously, but then of course for every case that they don't quote unquote take it seriously, there's a false rape accusation, and you put the mattress girl, or can we call her now sex tape girl or something like that? I don't remember her name. Anyway, she's pretty much been proven that she was falsely accusing Nankasser, and now Nankasser is suing, is it Duke University or what university? I don't remember. And then there are other false rape accusations that happened, and people have gathered around the fraternity house, that Duke Lacrosse case. So people take it seriously. I don't know if you're talking about the case where that swimmer got only 6 months. You know, I haven't heard anyone except his dad to say that 6 months is more than enough for the 20 minutes of action. Of course, his father, you know, he is biased. He wants to protect his son. I give pass to that. But I haven't seen any video or anything on this matter that it was long enough sentence for that guy. So even though a judge might not give a long sentence, that doesn't mean that there's a rape culture that normalizes rape, and because people like you and me, we are outraged.
Now it's like you're going to school and it's like I'm working towards something, and if I'm not going to get paid the amount I deserve or treated the amount I deserve, like respect in the workplace, and what am I doing? Like, this isn't fair.
Life isn't fair, that's unfortunate. And a lot of people don't get paid the amount they deserve. And again, you are saying, between the lines at least, that women don't make the same amount that men do. And again, if you are making less because of your sex or race or something like that, sue them and win. It's easy case.
Why am I unable to walk, 4 blocks without getting harassed? Why do I have to be worried when I put on shorts to go to school?
Like I said before, you're a beautiful woman, and just, wait. And harassment, catcalling will end. And one point on catcalling is that what I believe, or if I would do catcalling myself, is that I would say something that I would like to say myself here. So I think maybe some guys that say something like your shorts look good or your butt looks good on those shorts, it's something that they give a compliment to you, and of course they're thinking, damn, I want a piece of that ass, but also it's something that they would want to hear if they're...
Like, how ridiculous is this? Sure, you can go to college, but if you get raped, it's your own damn fault. Like, no, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Probably that's not the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard, but it's up there, and it's the most ridiculous thing I've heard in this video. Now, seriously, who says that? Give us their name, or her name, and I bet you that you will get dozens of YouTube videos or even videos of people saying that this guy or girl, woman is a piece of shit. And if you are referring to somebody saying in a court case that what she was wearing or stuff like that, that's the cue that Hail Mary attempt. The lawyer knows that he or she has lost the case, so that's a Hail Mary attempt of getting a linear sentence for his or her client. But seriously, who says that if you are raped it's your own damn fault? Especially if you go to college. Okay, seriously. Who says that?
You can get kicked out of college in an instant for plagiarizing, but if you're accused of rape, it takes, the person that's accusing you has to give an arm and a leg and go through so much trauma just to even get them to think about it.
If somebody accuses you of plagiarizing, he or she has to prove it that you have plagiarized. And yes, you probably will get kicked off of campus, college. Yes. But are you saying that we just should get rid of innocent until proven guilty? You do know that a woman or a man could accuse you of raping them, especially if another woman would accuse you of, raping her, then you would get kicked out of college or got thrown to jail just because she said so. Are you telling me that if somebody would accuse you of rape, and especially if you haven't raped them, you wouldn't ask for evidence? It's like Lazy Green said that if somebody says that they have been raped on YouTube or on social media, she will believe that person. And then the whole campaign started that, Lazy Green raped me. So now Lazy Green, in that logic, Lazy Green has raped probably 100 guys and even some girls. So yeah, we need evidence.
Just because she didn't say it doesn't mean it doesn't happen.
Every one of the women that are close to me have been violated either physically or emotionally, like seriously, in a way that's completely based upon their gender.
Violated. Actually, I don't know what she is saying. The word meaning I know, but I don't know what she actually means. Does she mean that somebody has said that don't throw like a girl or something like that, just because they are a girl, they have... I don't know, but I haven't seen one feminist YouTube video or news where have they been in a talk show or something like that they haven't said that instead of some men it's always all men, or at least almost always it's all men. So every man is bad, every man is a potential rapist, all men, kill all men, stuff like that. So yeah, this is only happens to women. Yeah. I'm not saying that men are, victims or oppressed. I'm just saying that this also happens to men. It's not one-way street. It goes both ways.
And so it's like, thanks for granting us this basic human right and not protecting us at all.
Inequality and misogyny just sort of seeps into how we learn how to be people, how we learn how to relate to each other, and live our lives.
Misogyny, misogyny, misogyny. If you want to make, like I said, original feminist video, talk about misandry for once. I think that would get a lot of thumbs up from anti-feminists like myself. Or actually, I'm not anti-feminist. I'm anti-feminazi or radical feminists. If feminists have a good talking points, they're cool. And if they, believe in equality, that, it's not all about rights and privileges, it's also about responsibility, then feminism is okay. But rarely do we see those kinds of videos or feminists. Even though Onision claims that that's 70% of his, almost said her, audience. If you're a moderate feminist, if you really believe that women should get responsibilities along with their rights, like the draft, so yeah, make a video. I give it a thumbs up, probably. And I will make a video saying that, yeah, you are a good feminist, this is good feminist, and so on. Remember to subscribe. Bye!